everything changes.
Hi, it's Miss Alyssa.
Hi from Miss Jordan.
Hi, it's Miss Jamie.
Hi, it's Miss Anna.
Hi, it's Miss Wendy.
Welcome back, my friends in elementary. I am so excited to be here with you today. My name is Miss Jordan. I am from the Richmond campus. You might be coming from the Richmond campus, Missouri City campus, maybe the West End campus. No matter where you're coming from, I am so glad that you are here with us today. We have an awesome day planned. It's week 3 of October. I cannot believe we're already in week 3 of October, and we've been talking about this word that honestly, if you asked me to define it, like to give you the full definition, I'd be like, I'm not sure what to say. The word is integrity, and integrity is choosing to be truthful in whatever you say and whatever you do. And here's what's important about that. When you choose to be honest, not only does that please God, but it builds trust with others. And that's really important. When I say something, I want you to know that I really mean it and that I'm really gonna do it. And when you say something, I wanna be able to trust you and know that what you said is honest. God knows what we think and what we say, what we feel, even before we've shared it with anyone else. So being honest keeps us close to God, right? And it gives us the chance to prove our integrity. Remember, that's choosing to be truthful in what we say and what we do. So our lesson today is going to be talking about that. And here's the bottom line of it all. When you're not truthful, you lose trust. And I don't know if you've ever lost someone's trust before. I have. It's a terrible feeling, right? To know that this other person doesn't take your word as honest. Maybe that happened because you didn't tell the whole truth. Maybe you intentionally told a lie. Maybe you were scared about a consequence or getting in trouble and you thought that this was going to be an easy way to avoid it. Well, let me tell you from experience, the best idea is to always tell the truth, no matter who you're talking to, right? When you're talking to God, when you're talking to your parents, when you're talking to your friends, telling the truth keeps us close to God and keeps us close to those people. So, in our Bible story today, we're going to learn about a few characters, but first I thought we could practice our memory verse. So, let's stand up. Okay, are you ready? Here's how it starts. You get your L's together. We're in the book of Proverbs for our memory verse, and it starts like this. Anyone who lives without blame, and you're going to walk safely, and anyone who takes the crooked path will get caught. And hold your hands out like a Bible. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 9. So when you're looking that up, that's the book of Proverbs. Chapter 10 is going to be the big 10. It's a big number when you're looking at it in the Bible. And the 9 is teeny tiny after the 10. Okay, let's practice it again. Super easy, right? Anyone who lives without blame, walk safely. Oops, I almost messed it up. Anyone who takes the crooked path will get caught. Hold your hands up like a Bible. Proverbs chapter 10, verse 9. Amazing. We're going to practice that one more time next week, and that's our memory verse for the month of October. You can take that memory verse with you no matter where you are, no matter where you're going. Here's what I do when I'm trying to remember something. I write it on a piece of paper or like a Post-it note, and I put it on the mirror in my bathroom. And that way I see it every time I walk by it. And it gives me a second to practice it, and before I know it, I've memorized it, and it's in my brain no matter where I am or where I go. That's pretty cool. So let's do some worship time now. And then I have a trivia game for you. And I bet you can't guess them all. So I'll see you back after worship. Here we go.
I'm closer to you, but I feel like I'm so far away. 'Cause I let my fear get in front of my faith.
Step back.
trust you deeper, keep believing that you are.
I wanna walk on water, take the leap, and step out knowing you won't let me sink. I wanna trust you deeper, believing that you are everything you say you are. 'Cause it's everything you say you are. To the everything you say you are. To the beat in every heart. You're everything you say you are.
Okay, we're back. I love worship time with you guys. I don't know about y'all, but I totally bust a move over here. Be glad you didn't see it. I think it's time for trivia. I think some of you might know a lot of these and some of you may not. It's all Disney trivia and I thought it'd be a fun challenge for today. So go get something to write with, a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil. I'll give you 5 seconds. Go. Okay, so the Disney trivia, I'm gonna give you a question and you have to write down the answer. There's gonna be a couple questions and then I want you to post them in the comments below this video, and one lucky winner is gonna get pizza delivered to their house this week. So easy, right? You enter to play the game, you might get pizza. Who doesn't love pizza? So good. Okay, here is number 1. What is Anna's sister's name in the movie Frozen? I was gonna say don't say it out loud, but I won't be able to hear you, so you can say it out loud if you want to. What is Anna's sister's name in the movie Frozen? Number 2. What is the boy's name in Jungle Book? The boy who lives with all the animals. What is his name? Number 3. What kind of pet does Aladdin have? It's little. I mean, compared to like the tiger, it's little. So there's your clue, it's not the tiger. What kind of pet does Aladdin have? Number 4. What is the phrase or the saying that Buzz Lightyear says over and over and over in Toy Story? What is the phrase that he always says? The one that he's known for. Number 5. How many Dalmatian puppies were there in that movie? It's in the title. I can't say any more than that because I'll give it away. That movie with the Dalmatians, how many Dalmatians were there? I bet you know. Okay, put your answers in the comments below when you finish watching today. And then one lucky winner, like I said, I will contact your parents and you will get pizza of your choice delivered to your house. How fun is that? All right, our Bible story today is amazing, but before we do our Bible story, I have a couple announcements for you, so stay tuned, check these out, they're really fast. Here you go. All right, announcement number 1, we are having a great pumpkin picnic at the Missouri City campus on Sunday, October 25th. It's going to happen after the 9:30 and 11 o'clock services, and this is for all of our Missouri City and Richmond friends. Don't forget to wear your costume. It's going to be so much fun. And our Weston friends, we have a party for you too. Your pumpkin party is happening Saturday, October 24th from 10 a.m. to noon. You can find out more information and tell the grown-ups in your house to look at www.rpc.me. We'll see you there. Announcement number 2 is really special. We have an opportunity coming up for us to give to others. Here's the thing, we want to be a church who is generous, and that means giving of our time, our money, and our love. That is how we show people that Jesus is real and at work. New Manna is an awesome organization who works to provide meals for children in other countries who need nutritious food. So you can be a part of putting that together on November 14th, and you can sign up and get more information at www.rpc.me/newmanna. Okay, so here are the updates on our Bible story today. There's a couple characters I want to introduce you to before we watch. Their names are Elijah, Naaman, and Gehazi. So Elisha is a prophet of God. That's someone who shares God's messages with the people of Israel, specifically is where he was living. So the prophet Elisha gets messages from God, and then he shares them with the people. Okay, so it's a really important job. That's Elisha, and then there's Naaman. And Naaman is an army commander, and he's a really brave soldier, but he's got this skin disease, and that's an important thing to note about him. Okay, he's really brave, he's a great soldier, but he's got this skin disease. And then there's this character, this true person, this man who lived many, many years ago, Gehazi, and he is Elijah's trusted servant. So we have Elisha, the prophet, Gehazi, his trusted servant, and then we have Naaman, the brave soldier who has the skin disease. Okay, so those three characters are going to be our main people in our story today, and it's all about lying versus telling the truth and practicing integrity, right? The perfect example of integrity is Jesus. So if we want to know what that looks like, we can look at Jesus. And there's lots of stories in the Bible when Jesus lived here on earth of ways for us to learn from him in the ways that he chose to say things and do things truthfully. All right, take a look.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how he created us and loves us so much that he made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story, inspired by the book of 2 Kings, chapter 5.
Naaman was the commander of the army of Aram, one of Israel's greatest enemies.
Forward march!
Though Naaman was a wealthy man, he had one problem that no doctor could solve. He had a terrible skin disease.
Make it go away.
Then Naaman heard news of a prophet in Israel, Elisha, who might be able to help. But instead of going straight to Elisha, Naaman took rich gifts to the king of Israel, along with a letter from the king of his own land explaining how important he was. The king of Israel frowned as he read the letter from his enemy, the king of Aram.
I am sending my servant Naaman to you with this letter. I want you to heal him of his skin disease. What? No! I'm not God. Your king is trying to pick a fight with me.
But I just
Not
want...
listening, not listening. La, 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 la.
The king of Israel made such a fuss that Elisha heard the news and sent a messenger. It was probably his trusted servant, Gehazi.
I'm a good guy. Trust me.
Gehazi took Elisha's message to the king.
Elisha says tell the man to come to me.
Gehazi raced back home to help Elisha prepare for the important visitor, and sure enough, the king of Israel sent Naaman straight to their doorstep. Gehazi peeked out the window.
Look how low the chariot is riding. What's in the back? Embroidered robes and bags of something?
Gehazi?
Hurry up. You gotta look good for this guy. I'll get you your best robe.
Nope.
You're not wearing the robe?
I'm not going out.
Not going out?
No, you are.
My robe?
What's wrong with your robe?
It's old. It's not even a decent name brand like Melchizedek or Queen Jezebel.
Elisha sent his servant out the door with a message for Naaman.
Are you the prophet?
No. But let me just say that is one excellent chariot. I see you got the golden hubcap.
Where's Elisha?
He says, go, wash yourself in the Jordan River 7 times. Then your skin will be healed. You will be pure and clean again.
I thought Elisha would come out himself.
I know, right?
Look, can't he just say some words and wave his hand and, make me better?
That's what I was thinking too.
And the Jordan River? I mean, it's full of muck and tadpoles and... forget it.
Naaman tore off, angry, but his servants convinced him to follow Elisha's instructions. Naaman dipped 7 times in the murky Jordan River, and when he rose from the water on his 7th time...
What?
His skin was perfectly clean. He was healed.
Unbelievable.
Naaman raced back to Elisha's home. This time, the prophet came outside along with Gehazi. Naaman marveled at his unmarked arms and hands.
Now I know that there is no God anywhere except in Israel. Please take a gift from me.
Gehazi inched closer to the chariot. He could see the richly colored robes hanging over the bags of gold and silver.
Is that a genuine Melchizedek robe?
Uh-huh, the real deal.
Just have your servants unload around back and I'll...
Nope. I serve the Lord. You can be sure that he lives. And you can be just as sure that I won't accept a gift from you.
What?
Please, I'm begging you.
He's begging you, Elisha.
But Elisha still refused to take a single coin from Naaman and send him away in peace. Elisha went back inside, leaving Gehazi speechless on the doorstep.
What? No. Seriously?
Gehazi could still see the dust kicked up by the horse's hooves.
Elijah should have taken something. If he didn't want it, he could have just given it to me.
With that, Gehazi took off running down the road. His arms pumped and his sandals flapped as he crested the hill and came up alongside the chariot. Naaman pulled it to a halt.
Is everything all right?
It's fine. My master sent me to say that 2 young prophets have come to visit. Yeah, that's it. Please give them 75 pounds of silver and 2 sets of clothes.
Oh, of course. Take twice as much.
Naaman's servants carried the heavy bags of silver and clothing back up the road. But as they approached Elisha's house...
Hey, thanks. I got it from here.
Straining beneath the weight of his heavy load, Gehazi snuck inside and stashed the clothing and silver in his room. Then he hurried back out and strolled through the front door.
Can't whistle.
Elisha studied him with sharp eyes. Where have you been?
Oh, me? I didn't go anywhere.
Didn't my spirit go with you? I know Naaman greeted you. I know you took money and clothes.
I was just being nice to the horses, making their load lighter.
You and your family after you will have Naaman's skin disease.
But then I can't wear my new robes.
Sure enough, Gehazi's skin was soon covered with sores, just like Naaman's was. Gehazi's lie had won him some new clothes, but it had cost him Elisha's trust and a full and healthy life.
Okay, so there's our day. We learned a new Bible story. We had some worship time. We got to talk to Jesus. It's been amazing. I want to remind you not to forget to enter into our pizza contest. So put your answers to the Disney Challenge below in the comments beneath this video. And I want to pray for us before we leave today. Hey, I also just want to say, because I think it's super important, that I know that school this year has looked a little different, right? You may be going in person in your classroom and your school doesn't feel anything like it did last year. You may be still doing school from home and working a lot on your computer and getting to see your teacher in your class online. That's super different too. You may be learning from mom or dad. There's lots of different ways that we're doing school right now, and I just wanted to say that I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for handling this so well, and I think that it's really cool that we're all in this together, and when something's difficult or new or challenging, we know that we have people that we can lean on here, and we can always lean on Jesus. So let's close in prayer today. I'm proud of you, I miss you, and I can't wait to see you soon. Fold your hands and bow your heads with me. Dear God, thank you so much for being the perfect example of what it means to practice integrity, to be truthful in what we say and what we do. We know we can always look to you and trust you for the best plan for our life. We love you. Amen. I'll see y'all next week, the last week of October. Hey, what are you gonna be for Halloween?